your partner, they be your partner, and you're so vain. Probably think the song is about you. You're
Well, hello. Hello.
Hello.
People just gotta stop ducting my glanny fluid. And
Aye, it's getting my balls all shrunk up and making me Willie not come to life when he needs to.
well, the last time I spoke about my glanny fluid, it makes my balls itch, and the more you put on your hand and you rub your genitals with it, it makes your
You know,
balls.
no, your genitals got to be shaved. You gotta shave them if you don't want the granny fluids to make them itch so much.
But not only that,
That's the key right there. You got to shave them,
son.
like shearing your sheep, and you gotta shear your sheep every now and then. You kind of got to do the same to your balls.
But not only that, though, it gives you one of the great big bloody election. The election from glanny fluid. But that's not what I'm here for. There's people out there that are doxing our glanny fluid. I want to put my glanny fluid on my plate.
I don't know where you're getting your granny fluid, but I don't get elections from it. It just makes me wee willy get smaller.
But why are they doxing the glanny fluid? I mean, I'm a single father with the
I know,
child.
I am too, and I got a minor disabled child. It's sickening what these people do to me.
But they're doxing the glanny fluid. It gets me so wet. It gets me so juicy. It gets me so moist. But
it makes you itchy too. And that's the not good part.
They maybe gave me a bad box of glanny fluid with fleas. I don't know. It just came from a freaking pet store. I don't know.
Maybe you should get a jock strap. A jock strap might keep the granny fluids from getting in there and like making it all itchy. Just saying.
That's the thing. It makes my child
or
getting
maybe a chastity belt.
Well, that's another thing. It's making my child disabled, and I just don't know how to get rid of this illness. It just overshadows him. Overshadows her, and it just goes over and over and over.
I know how you feel, man. And they just keep doxing, man. They got the wrong dox, man.
That's another thing too. I went out on a night on my own. I went into the city, and I went to the bingo hall.
Oh,
I needed to get a little bit of extra money because my money is a little bit tight at the moment. So I went to a bingo hall to see if I can win the jackpot there. Well, anyway, I took my disabled child along with me. And there was this lady there.
Yeah, because it's only for adults. You can't take children there.
Well, the one that I
just leave them under the front porch before you leave, and they'll stay right there because they're not trying to go anywhere.
Exactly. But anyway, let me get back to the story. I went down to my local bingo hall in the city with my disabled
Just leave a
child.
bowl of food and water for them. They'll be fine.
Yeah. But anyway, while I was lining up to get my notepad and my pen to play bingo, there was this lady. She came from America, and she's been in quarantine for 14 days due to COVID. But anyway, she said her name was Sally, and she smokes a lot of crack. She came up to me and said, "Hey, big boy, want you to be mine." I said, "Oh, not so fast, there, Lassie."
Hold on. Did she say, "I want to ride you like a donkey"?
Yes, she did. Matter of fact, she did. But anyway, I went, "Whoa,
I think
whoa,
I know
whoa."
that girl.
I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, not so fast, there, Lassie." And then Stanley turned around and said, "I want a precious love, and I want to make you mine." I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, Lassie, not so fast. I've got a precious love. It's standing right beside me." Well, anyway, she walked off in a tuff. She went into the bingo hall. Now, every time when the caller called out number 69, Crackpipe Sally called out bingo. And I looked at her and said, "You can't even get a root, you dumb lassie." She turned around and she gave me one of those filthy looks, like she's going to knock my jocks off. So I said, "What are you going to do, lassie? You're going to come up to me and give me a big, juicy, granny fluid kiss?" She said, "Nah, I'm going to shave your balls." I said, "That's what my granny fluid does to me anyway. It shaves my balls for me. It's like a wax job." But anyway, the game came up, and the game was called Full House. I had one number, just one number to get the jackpot, and 69 came up. She called out bingo again. Why is it that every time when 69 gets caught up, the lady gotta call out bingo? Why? I feel like I've been robbed.
Maybe she likes that kind of thing.
I feel like I've been
I'm
robbed.
just saying, from a perspective of like ingenuity and thought, a little bit, maybe she just likes that sort of thing.
Well, I came to realizations, my friend. That night at the bingo hall, it felt like I lost my virginity. Every time
Maybe
she
she's
called,
just lucky that way. It gets 69 every time because I can't.
no, every
No,
time.
no, I'm lucky if I get 69 one out of 5 times.
What she invited me to go to the casino, and she was going to do a pole dance on the roulette table. I said, "Oh no, that's too much for me. That's too much for me."
She must be a tiny woman.
I don't know, but she really looks like a crack pipe, Sally. She really did.
She must be a tiny woman if she can pole dance on the roulette table. Just saying.
All I wanted that night was a meat pie. I just wanted a hot meat pie, with
She's got to
sauce.
be like the size of Tinkerbell, but kind of fat, I suppose.
It's just not. I just can't get it. She wears a mask. I say, "You better put another one on." You're still bleeding through that mask. Put another one on. I don't.
Wear two masks, like Dr. Fauci says.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you'll choke yourself out on your own breath. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I say that out loud.
Well, my disabled child brought brought her wetsuit along with her, and I said to my child, "Do you mind giving your wetsuit to this lady? She might have some use to it. She's already wearing a mask." I asked her to put on another mask. "You've got the wetsuit. Just put that. Can you kindly give her the wetsuit? I will buy you a brand new one." So my child gave this lady his wetsuit, or her wetsuit, and she put it on, and she was roaming around all the streets wearing two masks and a wetsuit so she doesn't get COVID. I mean, granny fluid.
I believe it. I believe that granny fluid's crazy shit, man. Like, it's definitely crazy.
So
crazy.
I went to my doctor yesterday, and my doctor said, "Am I going to get a vaccine for the cure for granny fluid?" And I said, "Doctor, I don't think it would be necessary because I like scratching my balls when it's not shaven, and also I like my balls to be where they are right now. So getting vaccinated from granny fluid, it's just going to make problems even worse. So I
You're probably
recommend,
already built up an immunity to it anyway. You should be just fine.
yeah,
You already got the granny fluids. Like you can't get rid of it now.
yeah. So what my doctor decided to do was he gave me a prescription to go and get the Guinness beer vaccine. You ever heard of that? The Guinness beer vaccine? You get
Yeah,
a
mate. I've definitely heard of it. And it's a great vaccine. There's also the Foster's vaccine, and
yeah,
I've been using that lately to
yeah.
treat my granny fluids.
He was going to offer me the Foster's beer vaccine. I said, no, that too weak. I want the Guinness. The Guinness will be enough. So I got a prescription for the Guinness. So I'm not
That's
getting the
good,
best.
man. That's good, man. I definitely believe that uh, the Guinness is probably a better, but the Fosters did me fine. I had 4 shots of that, and I'm feeling just fine.
But tell me your story. How has your week been? They ducked in your granny fluid too. Tell me about that.
I know I'm tired of getting my granny fluids doxed. I'm tired of being like like 30 people coming after me. And I haven't done anything to anybody. I defended myself a little, but like with all these doxes and shit, my disabled minor child is like having panic attacks and things like that now, and I can't bear to stand and watch it, and I'm just tired of it. And all these people like need to leave this platform because, or I may have to leave because I just can't stand it anymore.
So what haven't you done? What haven't you done that made them
I,
duck?
I've done nothing but told the truth. I don't know what they're talking about. Uh, like they came after me first. I
But
swear. I didn't even know them, and they came after me.
yeah, your disabled minor child like to listen to bedtime stories on YouTube. That's why he watches these programs on YouTube. It makes your child go to sleep better. But they're
Yeah,
doctoring your
yeah.
granny
But
fluid so
somebody,
your child
somebody's
doesn't.
like that voice like irritates the shit out of him, and they can't sleep because he starts listening, and at first it's like soft and quiet and kind of melodic a little bit, and then it just starts into screaming and yelling, and oh my god, it kind of scares him.
Yeah, not good. It
And I
is
will
not
not
good.
apologize for that. I'm a man.
That is not.
My prescription kind of gives me a couple of side effects, and that's one of them. Like I belch really loud sometimes. It's just a side effect from the prescription.
Yeah, that
But
that pres-
the vaccine has side effects, and that's one of them.
yeah, the vaccine, the Guinness vaccine, it just got that little fluff at the top, and it just makes you and all
I'm
that.
just saying, yeah. Foster's does the same thing, mate. Uh, I'm just, but
But
I'm
did you
doing
see?
coke too, so I mean, it could be a side effect of that too.
And not only that, I've been watching the chat room, or like your chat room. They've been attacking you, your son, or your child. They've been attacking everything about you. Like you said, if you wear a mask, fuck off. I don't want to wear a mask. But they've been attacking you. They've been
I know.
attacking
Why?
you.
What's the reason for it? I don't know.
And you know, the docs does like the granny fluid doesn't have a name. I don't know how they can manage to find it on the website to dox the granny fluid. It's a chemical. No, more importantly, it's a fluid. How can they dox granny fluid?
They found a way through the FBI. I don't know.
Well, I
They
did
used
hear
the
last
FBI.
year.
Don't you know that
Someone?
they used their FBI and MMA skills. That's how.
Well, last year I heard someone was going to put an affidavit on the granny fluid because Spider-Man, my friend Spider-Man, he was getting so addicted to granny fluid. He was living it day in, day.
I remember he had a bad addiction to that, just like I have my bad addiction to Coke. And I don't
Well,
know.
as a matter of fact, just hold up for a second, Damien. I think I've got a knock at the door. I think Spider-Man's here. Just give me a couple of seconds. I want to invite him in.
Oh man, bring him on. Bring him
I will.
on.
Just hold up for a second.
All right. This is gonna be a treat, folks. It's gonna be a treat from oh my gosh. I love Spider-Man. He's such a great dude. He's so truthful and honest, and he's like the American way. And I'm glad my Aussie friend here is like acquainted with him, because I don't know what I would do without knowing Spider-Man. I mean, he helped me out so much. Oh, here he comes. I can hear him.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh,
Damien there?
oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my buddy right there.
Yeah, I want to speak to Damien.
Spidey, how you doing, old brother?
Just give me a second, Damien. I'll get Spider-Man all ready.
Yeah, you can't let everybody know his true identity. That would ruin it. Oh, I mean, Spider-Man.
Hey, my brother, how you going, man?
Oh, what's up, Spidey? How you doing?
It's been a long time coming, man. I haven't seen you for a while, but I've got to fight crime,
I know. How you doing on those granny fluids, brother?
I've just been hearing from me mate Jamie that they're going to be doxing me granny fluid. What's all that shit about?
Oh, they like doxing people.
It's just not fair, last year we had the bushfires and I got given a gift from America. I got given a gift of granny fluid. And I've been using that for the last...
I know. And we've been trying to keep you in your supply because we know how addictive it is.
Yeah, it is, man. It gives me more powers. It made me have better sex at night time. Man,
it's addictive.
The lady that's been jumping all over me.
Am I in the show still?
But anyway, I've been using granny fluid for the last 11 months. And then I got a phone call yesterday from Jamie saying that there's people out there doxing the granny fluid. Now, I don't know why, who, and all that, but it just goes to show that, you've got a disabled child, Jamie's got a disabled child, and so it's about 30 people after you guys. I don't know what to make out of that.
My child is just neurotic as shit, honestly. Like,
yeah, I mean,
been like that since she was a baby.
I go down the road and I get told people, Spider-Man, put a bloody mask on. And I'm saying, I am wearing one. I'm wearing one.
Right?
So, why do I need to put on another mask for?
Because you should wear 2 masks. Don't you know that? Didn't you hear that today? I heard that today. We're supposed to wear 2 masks.
How is Spider-Man supposed to fight crime against granny fluid?
I want to know how you're supposed to breathe, Spider-Man. How are you supposed to breathe with two masks on? Go on, tell me that.
I don't know. I really don't know how it's
You're supposed to
do
have
it.
all the answers, Spider-Man. I thought you knew everything.
Well, I've been busy. I've been very busy. And the research that I've got is that if I put another mask on, I won't be able to fight crime at all. Because this is my fatigue. This is the way I dress. This is the way I fight crime. So if I put another mask over my face, I'm not going to look like Spider-Man. People ain't going to recognize me. And if I go out to fight crime, I won't be recognized. I won't be honored.
Oh, they might think you're a criminal.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah, they might think you're a criminal.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I have the whole computer. I have the whole costume. I have everything. I flick out my granny fluid spider webs that make me stick to women. I drag them in.
I bet that comes in handy.
I can spin them around, do a 360 cartwheel, do woohoo, and all that type of thing.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Especially if you're wearing like,
yeah,
let's say
and
a dress or something
thing,
like that.
Yeah, but I've been saying to Jamie that you know, when you have all these women on the platform attacking your child and all that, it just goes to show that they're not using this, mate. They don't have any of this common sense.
I'm just saying. That's the truth, brother. That's the truth. Always attacking me.
So,
Always saying stuff about me. Always talking about me. Always like trying to find out where I live and all that. Like, oh God, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to bring the FBI in on this because I can't deal with this no more. Like, my child's like fucked up in the head because of it, and my wife.
they must be stopped.
She,
my
wife. My wife is never here when I do my shows. She doesn't know anything about it. She, because I don't want to drag her into it. You know what I mean? Like, but she knows everything that's going on, and
people need to be stopped.
And I have a real wife. You see, I have a wedding ring. I have a real wife. Like, it's not. I'm not lying. But she works a lot, so she's really never home. And
but I also heard, Damien, the people need to be stopped. All these people need to be stopped. They've been attacking you, attacking Jamie, just all because of granny flu.
I know. I don't know how to fix it all, except to call like the FBI and like talk to them about the whole situation. And like, I saw in a vision that that the FBI was going to come arrest these people. So I believe that's true because I saw it in a vision, and I dreamed it too. I'm just saying, I dreamed it, and all my dreams come true. And
have you been reading it?
One day I was because I sell lottery, right? So I sold this ticket the other day in my dream, and it was a $300,000 winner. So I just I remember the number of the ticket I picked. So I'm just gonna like pick that ticket and give it to a customer, and watch. They're gonna win $300,000. They're gonna win the jackpot on that ticket.
So
because I know the numbers. The only one that really knows the numbers.
So Damien, have you
my dream told me that it.
So Damien, have you documented everything that those people have been saying about your disabled child? And more importantly, how do they know your disabled child? They know so much about your disabled child.
I don't know. They doxed me. They doxed me, and they don't know my real name, but that's not important either. So my real name's not important. Only my YouTube name, and that's The Reckoning. And
Have you been reading your tarot cards lately?
no, I do dominoes, and the numbers form gematria, and I can read gematria, and yeah. So no,
Wait, that's
I left
right.
the, I
Jamie was
left the
saying
tarot cards like years ago because they weren't that accurate. So I use dominoes.
that's right. Jamie was saying that you also played the game with the 2 dice, life of 8.
Yeah, the dice. It is great. It is
Yeah,
great. The dice. The dice never lie. The dice never lie, ever, ever, ever. And see, there's a clear one because I can see through people. And there's this one that's dark, and the light shines through it, kind of like my soul. And so these are the reasons that I use these dice
yeah.
because they never lie. They always tell me the truth. One's a yes, five's a yes.
It just goes to say that I lost a lot of weight over the last 11 months too. Look,
Oh, you must have been laying off that Vegemite, because I know you used to really love Vegemite, but you
no,
must.
no, no, no. Having sex burns a lot of calories, mate. The more sex you have, the many calories you got.
uh, see, I know Spider Man. Like I know when you're a crime fighter, you probably get all the pimp you want all the time. Like um, I bet it's like a never ending stream of poontang. Because how do you even have time to fight crime with all the women that are coming after you?
That's the thing. The women are a part of me.
Oh, so it's like half. Are you loving yourself?
No, 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 no. They are attached underneath my. I can't show you that it's underneath me.
Oh, I get it. So you like spin a spidey web and just attach them to you and just like
Yeah,
fight crime and fuck at the same time?
yeah,
God damn, you are a talented motherfucker. I can only hope to be like you, Spidey. I'm really like, I wish I could. I wish I could spin my own spidey. I'd be doing it all the time and work.
yeah. And
I'd be pottery and getting some ass at the same time.
well, see, down the road, I walk past Batman place, and he's always hanging upside down at the front of his house. And I'm saying, "Hey, Batman, do you need a woman there tonight?" So no, I'm just hanging around. Well, of course, you're upside down at the front of your fucking house. You're
No, he's
always
good.
hanging.
No, man, he's got Robin. He ain't need no woman. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
Robin. Yeah, that's
Robin's always there too. I mean, come on. Like,
yeah,
do people
yeah.
forget about Robin or something? Just because Robin doesn't go out and do stuff with him anymore in public, I think it's because he's ashamed of Robin personally. But I I think he just leaves him at the cave to have boy wonder sex when he's able. I mean, when he's not out fighting crime.
Well,
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anybody is offended by any of this, but that's just what I believe. That's my belief, and I can have freedom of speech right here because this is mine, and oh, well, it's on my time anyway, and I can say what I believe, even if it's not true. I believe that. That's what I believe. I think Batman is ashamed of Robin, and he leaves him at the Batcave when he goes out and does shit now, just because Robin will fuck it up.
yeah.
So he just leaves him at home, and when he gets done doing what he's doing, he gets his love time.
Mm. Well, Damien, I've got to pass you back on to Jamie. I've just got to go out and fight some more crime. I mean, have some sex with more women. But I'll catch up with you very shortly. I'll pass you back on to Jamie. Just hold on. See ya, Jamie. Yeah, see ya, Spidey. I'll catch you the next time when you come around. Yeah, no worries. All right.
That was a very interesting conversation I had with Spidey there, buddy.
What up?
Oh, that was good. That was good,
Yeah,
friend.
yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh.
It was good to see him again.
Yep. And no, folks, Spider-Man is not me. See? I've got the Anzac shirt on. Spider-Man had a black shirt on, a pure black. I've got this shirt on. So Spider-Man is not Jamie. All right? Just for the record, Spider-Man is not Jamie. For those people that want to find out. We might sound the same. We might have a little bit of the same voice, but it's not me.
Right.
Right.
Just like Elmo is not me. And I brought Elmo on the show a couple times, and I know Elmo really well, but I'm not Elmo. I proved that.
So, you know, Spider-Man always have this woman all over him, man. He's fighting crime as well. His woman's all over him, and
I know, man. How he's got all the bitches. I'm telling you.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's got 3 on him already. He's walking out the door with 3 of them already.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go anywhere and not just like have pissy thrown at you. What is that? How the hell do I mean, I bet if we were crime fighters, we would get that too. But I don't fight crime. I fight the forces that be that and try to make sure the granny fluids don't overtake me too much.
So, where do we go from here? They're doxing the granny fluid.
Granny fluids are real.
I truly think nothing's going to happen. I reckon we should just play it by ear. Find out what the FBI says about it. I reckon the FBI is not going to do anything. They're just going to let it. And, you know, the next box that I get, Damien, the next box of granny fluid I get, I am going to call it Wendy's.
Well, I personally, Wendy's is my favorite restaurant because they make those little burgers. And they're so fucking delicious, and they put those fries on the side. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's a good name.
I've got some breaking news. Remember Cowboy Bob that was applying for Wendy's job at Wendy's?
Oh, yeah.
He got the job.
That's awesome. Did he make manager?
Yeah,
he seemed all right.
Apparently, Wendy, who was working there, she basically decided to move on, and Cowboy Bob decided to take over her job. So
that's good.
And
Yeehaw.
and remember that Indian doctor?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, apparently
I listened to that show.
yeah, apparently word got out he's in a relationship with Wendy now.
Well, good for him. Good for him.
So
I'm glad that they have a good relationship now. I mean, it's weird that we know so many people that um that go to that Wendy's. And
well, true. I mean, he can supply all the crack. I mean, medication to Wendy as much as he wants now. So yeah, I like he doesn't have crackheads coming to his yard anymore. It's in his bedroom. I mean, yeah.
yeah, that's a perfectly fine situation, especially if you're a renowned doctor and you can prescribe um, drugs that will help somebody. That's yeah, and I'm
Well,
sounds
the
it
doctor
sounds
asked.
like it sounds like one of the side effects is like wanting sex all the time too. So that works in both their favor, I suppose.
Well, the doctor gave me an email a couple of days ago. He said, "James, how do I get hold of this granny fluid?" And I've said, yeah, just give me your details. I'll put you in touch with this person that got it, and we can ship it out for you, man. I mean, we can ship it all out. So, I don't know. I said, but the first shipment, it's a small one. You got to try the small one first, the one that I got, and then you go from there. Because it does have side effects, and so
Right.
you want to start off with the smaller bottle first, and then you work up from there. I'm now on the big 205 one now. You know,
Wow, man. Like I can't believe that. That's just wow, man. Really? You like
well,
graduated to that big boy? Like
I
I
I
couldn't I
started.
couldn't even I couldn't even handle the little bottle. That was just too much for me. Like I use 2 drops and like everything happens. You know what I mean? Um,
I started on the big 205 after the event 205 that came out. Remember? So the 205 one does a lot. It helps. It helps with the stresses. It helps um with everything, man. It relaxes you, and not only that, it burns off more calories than the smaller one. And
maybe that's why I'm so skinny. I'm using too much.
well,
I mean, and I do burn a lot of calories anyway because of my job. But
well, when Event 201 came out, I'm saying, "Fuck, what am I going to do?" And then I decided to ring up the store. I said, "All right, I want to get the 205." And yeah, so the
that's
20
good. That's good.
the 205 is helping. So
I think it sounds more powerful
yeah,
than the original.
but it makes you see better at night time, especially when the woman's on top of you. You can see the headlights that the woman has bouncing up and down, left and right, swing all around. You get to see a lot more.
Hitting those potholes. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So and that, but
Roads can be bumpy sometimes, and them headlights you know, because of the bumps, like they bounce up and down. Yep, I get it. Hmm.
so if people want to order the granny fluid, just leave your details in the comment section below on this episode, and we'll give you a supply of granny fluid and whatnot. We'll give it out to you, but if it gets taken down due to the doxing, well we'll have to make arrangements on how we're going to keep moving forward from that, because the granny fluid done wonders. The last 2 years of granny fluid, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Now, just before we've heard about the doxing, I was hearing back from the guy at the warehouse. He was saying that they were going to bring out a batch with different colors and flavors of granny fluid. I'm looking forward.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. There's one there that called he was saying that there's one there that's called biscuit.
Nice.
I
like biscuits.
Yeah, biscuit.
I
The
like
other
biscuits.
one there was called he was saying the other one was called cat lover.
That's right. And there was one what do they call it? Homie Roach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one, Homie Roach.
And
I don't know exactly how that's going to taste, but we'll see.
And apparently the strongest one that's going to come out is going to be called Bible. Apparently, it's supposed to wash away all your sins. So
I hope it helps me to create some sins.
Yeah.
No,
But,
I want my sins washed away. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry.
But they are doing a limited edition on Crack Pipe Sally.
I bet a lot of people ordered that one.
Yeah, because the Indian doctor's saying that Wendy want to put a share dox like a shareholder into the granny fluid. She wants to be a stockholder. Apparently, she's been in talks with the guy down at the warehouse, and Wendy wants to create a limited edition granny fluid called Crack Pipe Sally. So we'll see how that goes.
Like I said, I think that might be really popular. I don't know. We'll see.
It might
be, especially if it's a limited edition. Everybody wants limited edition stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be like it's going to be like a cherry blossom. It's going to be like a cherry blossom grape type of flavor.
Cherry grape. I don't know. It might work. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the biscuit one is going to be
regardless. People will buy it. See, people like cherry and people like grape. So you got all those people that like cherry and like grape, and I just think it'll fly off the shelf. You know, Crack Pipe Sally is going to like shoot to the moon in sales.
Well, apparently the biscuit one's going to have a bit of coconut scent in it, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway. So where do we go from here, Damien? Where do we go from here?
I don't know. I think maybe we should end this stream, and then 5 minutes later we could start another stream.
Yeah, we will. We will. Oh well.
Well, we got to do at least 4 15-minute shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, King, I just want to say this. Damien and I really need your support right now. We want you to pray for the granny fluid. Without your support, the show cannot be made. And more importantly,
Praise Jesus.
Yeah.
Send that money in so we can get this granny fluid prayer done.
Yeah. And more importantly, we want to move forward with this. The show cannot go on without the granny fluid. So we need all your prayers, all your support. And yeah, because the longer you stick by us, the longer we'll keep doing the show. All right, guys, we're going to do another show in about 5 to 10 minutes time. Stick with us, and yeah, catch you then.